All right, we're started. Hello, dear listeners.
Hi.
Hello, dear listener.
Not me.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Fuck.
Well, as long as you're listening, it counts.
Oh, but I'm not. God, I'm just ruining everything.
Oh no. Hello.
I'm just
Welcome
happy
to
nobody said welcome human listeners as well.
Welcome to all of our Reptoid viewers. Good luck in the election, all one of you, masquerading as each candidate. Yeah. Last time. Oh, you guys were getting ready for the big hunt that's been advertised throughout town, and Brad decided to get some sword training. Landre and Alleyway went on a quest to find Brad.
I forgot I'm bald now.
Oh yeah. Landre and Alleyway also had a spa day, and now Landre is bald.
Oh no.
He doesn't know it yet.
And he ate nettles. Go buy our shirt at sonerdwear.com/LCP.
/
You know, I don't think it was right to begin with, Brian, so I don't think that distinction matters. At the end of the session, you guys had just started to head out for the hunt at daybreak. Actually, a little bit before dawn, if I remember correct. Perfect. Link is in the Discord. That'll help all of the people watching at home.
Yep. Excellent.
Go to https://sonerdwear.com/for collection/LCP-D&D-complete-collection.
Dang, like finish.
Oh, there's two Chris. Okay.
/product/d. Oh, I already said that.
Yep. Okay. So since it's more than just our regular today, and we have a full house, let's introduce our characters. Brian.
I'm going to be playing the guy on the shirt. My name is Landre. I'm a paladin of either Demeter or Bathsheba. I get my games mixed up. Demeter. Why did you spell it like that?
For branding.
List your AC and HP so I know.
I'll put it
Whatever
in the
you
chat
got
to
your
get rid of this horrid picture.
No.
Please get rid of that picture.
Post. Okay, well, you post that. Irene.
I'm playing Sigmund, the bugbear.
Okay. And AC and HP as well.
27 HP, 16 AC.
Perfect. Tim.
I will be playing Bradley Chauncey Chuffton the Fourth.
Oh no.
You guys took this long of a hiatus, but we're still alive and we still have our horrible characters when you came back.
God.
To be fair, you've had like one fight and then spa days.
Those spa days were intense. Shut your whore mouth.
Sorry. So we have two Chris's today. Fortunately, I spelled one Chris and one Cursis. So you guys get to fight over which one is which.
You can refer to me as my character name, Raphael.
Raphael, okay. Raphael the Turtle Monk, did you say?
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Okay.
And you can
And
refer to
Cursis?
me as Video Street Penis.
Enos.
Penis!
Jeez.
Bienes!
Bienvenue! I'll see myself out.
Bye.
And Cursis, you're playing Alleyway?
Yes, I am once again reprising the role of Alleyway, the half-elf warlock.
Beautiful. All of my little babies sent off to slaughter. Okay, I just have to copy HP.
Slowly but surely it's going off screen. And then Chris had to ruin it.
19. Okay. Excuse me. So, you guys make your way out of town to the north. And you were told that it would be about a half a day, and the hunt starts at noon. Leaving the gate, you notice that there's only one guard at the gate, and the other one is normally there's two at each gate. And as you head out in your little cart, he kind of nods at you and goes, "Off to the hunt, then."
Are we all together?
Yeah, I just say that you guys are.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel right as rain. Did you know that you get so much more refreshed after a long night if you don't sleep in your armor?
The guard looks at you for a few seconds with like a blank look on his face, looks up to the sky, goes, "No, doesn't look like rain today. Do you feel right as sunshine, maybe?"
He looks confused and says, "I'm going to have to think about this for a while."
He kind of turns his attention off to the side, like looking down an alleyway, and is like, "Oh, there's something happening down there." And then he turns back to you and goes, "Hey, what's up?"
You're looking down at alleyway.
Yeah, he's looking down at alleyway. Something happening with this one?
Laundry, you do realize you're bald, right?
Wow, okay, just throw that out there.
He's oblivious to etiquette and social expectations. That's what you get for when you have a monk in the team.
I'm going to give you another confused look. Where?
On your head?
You know it's okay to be bald, right? It's fine. I'm bald. I got no problem with it. I also sleep in my armor.
I'm bald too. And he lifts up his helmet.
Okay.
I look around hesitantly and then burst out laughing with a very forced laugh and say, "I get jokes."
This is the worst conversation I have ever been privy to.
You haven't even been talking.
I'm still a part of it. I'm standing here, am I not? Let's go. This is bullshit.
Oh,
Bradley's
off to the
just mad
hunt,
because
are you?
he's not bald.
I didn't know.
What?
I
Hey,
think you're jealous.
It's okay. It's okay to be jealous that Laundry looks better than you do.
Everyone has their own.
I'm going
voice.
back to Magni. Good luck.
You haven't left. You're at the city gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
Brad
talking.
turns around and starts heading to the guild hall.
Bradley,
What, Laundry?
I meant to tell you, There is a hunt that we could go on at some point, and I think there's a reward.
Yes, there is. Do go on.
You're not interested?
Oh no, I'm quite interested. Tell me more about his laundry.
Well, I learned about it at the guild hall. You see, I had this shield, and I was trying to see if it had any special powers, so I was directed up.
Brett is slowly riding up to laundry while he's just yammering on, and he's going to get very, very, very close. And he's just going to wait a second, and then he's going to push him off his horse.
I met these two people. I don't remember their names. It was like good and evil or something, and they were...
Quit laying around, laundry. Let's go. We have a long ride ahead of us. Long ride. And, Brad will put the spurs to his horse and start riding in the direction that he needs to go.
Off to the hunt, are you?
Sigmund, he's only
Yes.
16 years old.
Now please open the gate.
I think Allie's like 13 or something.
Oh, good.
You know, it varies. It depends.
Sigmund and Howell?
13 in elf years.
Sigmund is 16.
Oh my gosh.
16-year-old bugbear out of the world.
He's a full-grown man at that point.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Before we depart, Ellie wants to approach this guard and like look, I guess, up at him and just like squint her eyes, and she just like very firmly says, "Don't ever look down at me like that again."
He looks down at you.
He meets his gaze, and then like slowly stands on her tiptoes, like just so she just elevates very subtly.
Can I lift up Allie so she's eye level with him?
Yeah.
As she rises, her facial expression does not change, but she holds out her arms like a ballerina.
Dylan's facial expression also doesn't change. It's just this like really blank smile, and it goes from like looking down to just panning up, and he's just like, then he's like looking up at you a little bit, and he's like, and then he goes and looks up the alleyway quick, and then says, well, if you follow the trail, that is the path north, go about 2/3 of the way to the hunt, then take a right, and you'll be at the hunt.
Oh, you know about the hunt.
Oh my god, we're not starting this again. Let's just go, please.
Bradley!
Yes, off to the
Oh, he
hunt,
ran
are
off
you?
already.
Oh, there he goes.
I am imagining Brad is already ridden off. Yes.
I don't know. Ted's muted.
I'm as far ahead as humanly possible. As far ahead.
Well, Allie will say, "All right, faithful steed, carry me to Bradley." And she will just point her arms in Bradley's direction.
The guard looks around confused.
I start walking.
So did you say we have a cart, or are we back to that situation?
Yeah, you have a...
Apparently I'm on one of the horses.
It's like a one-horse cart, pretty much.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm carrying Allie.
I'm going to hia it
Okay.
towards Bradley.
Okay. Sigmund will have to, like, kind of jog to keep up, but...
Okay, my walking speed is 40 feet, so...
Okay.
Faster. Yeah.
Don't tell me. That's very rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to bring some carrots to feed you along the way.
I don't like carrots.
Really? What do you like?
Normal people food?
Isn't that carrots?
Oh, okay, true.
Hey, I'll take a carrot.
I don't have any
She doesn't have
carrots.
She doesn't
I'm
have
getting a
carrots
little
on her.
peckish. You're offering carrots and then you don't have the carrots. You
No, we're just
And you-
talking about the carrots.
Allie's gonna like lean down between these two, even though she's being carried, and she's just gonna like hush whisper. I think rumors have it that Bradley's carrying a hoard of carrots. We should jump him.
Ooh, we should.
All right, here's the plan.
Raphael kind of weighs the options.
If you
He's
can
kind of
catch up
doing
to
the hand
Bradley,
scales.
I'll hop onto his horse and take all of his carrots.
Okay. How far away is Bradley from me?
I would say a good, probably 600-700 feet.
Damn, okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever heard of gold carrots?
I'm gonna
I
stop
did.
you right there.
Just now.
Sigmund, roll an athletics check. Landre, roll in animal handling.
Ooh. 2 dice. Athletic. Oh my gosh. Athletics?
Mhm.
21.
15. Okay. Brad, why don't you also roll an animal hand?
Okay. Yeah, I just got this horse, so I guess it's not like I'm super familiar with him.
That was my first roll with this dice, too.
Nice.
All right. That is 13.
Okay. You're not having any trouble riding, and you got a pretty good head start. While the rest continued talking to this mindless
Oh, yeah.
NPC guard.
Yeah, he definitely wants to make sure that he keeps as much distance from them as possible.
Yeah, you like, and you're like, okay, let's just ride. And you kind of look back, and you see that Landre is piloting the cart, and he's staying about even with you, which, considering his horse is carrying a cart, pretty impressive. You also see Sigmund carrying Alleyway, who is in like a ballerina.
Oh, she's a backpack now. She would have swarmed her
she's
way.
Okay.
Okay.
She climbed around.
Yes.
It's run.
He,
Go
so
ahead.
he's from the same monastery as Kyrene, and they're like best friends, so he's used to this. It's like, okay, that's cool. It's got happen
Yeah.
on me. Awesome. Small person.
And he's going at like that long distance runner, like a marathon runner. And he's like gaining on you, not quickly, mind you, but you can tell that he's slowly like edging ahead, and Landre's not getting any further away. And you're like, that's weird, but still got that lead, so plugging along. Yeah. So you guys ride for a few hours, or in Sigmund's case, run.
Jog. You know.
And Brad, roll me a perception or a nature, I think. Bradley?
Bradley, did you die?
Bradley.
Bradley.
Hey, Bradley, has a cat got your tongue?
Has a Sistine Cat girl got your tongue?
Oh my god. Oh,
Hello?
There you go.
Oh, there you are.
Hey!
Oh, okay. I got a nat 1 plus 2. So, 3.
Okay, why don't the rest of you roll me a perception or a nature check?
oh no, Dice, I thought you liked me. Perception or nature. Cool, I'm not proficient either. I got 10. I'm too busy jogging.
$23, 17. I'm just gonna say, Allie, you see that the path that you are on is very heavily, like worn down. Clearly, a lot of people have gone through this path fairly recently, and then you see that Brad keeps riding, but then there's a whole bunch of like freshly walked over and like trodden down grass kind of leading over to the right, and it just kind of like veers off the path, and it's almost worn down to the dirt, but there's still a little bit of that scruff around.
So it's like there's another trail going off of the one we're following?
Yeah. And you remember the guard said go 2/3 of the way to the hunt and then turn right.
Oh, and it's to the right, isn't it?
It is to the right, yes.
So, Bradley's what? Like several 100 feet away or something?
Sigmund's made solid ground. He's probably about 100 feet now, yeah.
Okay, and how close is Laundry?
Probably like 200 feet behind you.
Oh, he's behind us. Okay, great. So, such a dick move, but okay. So, Allie's she's gonna grab Sigmund's head like at the top and just slowly turn it towards the trail, and she's not gonna yell it out. She's just gonna be like, "Oh, Bradley, look, trail over there. I think that's the way we need to go, Bradley. Oh, you're too far away, Bradley. No, we're gonna go this way. You catch up later." We can't catch him, guys. He'll figure it out. He's so smart.
Yeah, totally.
Landre, you see the grasses like start to get pushed down ahead of you, and then you see Sigmund turn off with alleyway down this trail, and Brad's about 300 feet in front of you, and the turn off is about 50 feet in front of you.
How thick is the forest around us? Is it a forest?
It's just like knee-high grasses for the most part.
Oh, I will split the difference and go down the middle between both trails.
Roll an animal handling check.
11.
Your horse splits in two.
The horse listens to you, but it kind of slows down to just a canter.
Is it bumpy?
It's more like hills, but not like steep hills or anything. It's like low rolling hills.
I'm going to try and keep them both in my sights the whole time.
Okay. Brad, roll me a perception check.
Alrighty. So that is a 18 plus 1, 19.
Okay. So since you've been going for about 4 hours or so, you have that thought like, it's weird that I don't see any traces of people in front of me at all. And this trail doesn't look like it's been well traveled, and you look back and no one's behind you anymore. And then as you're like looking back out of the corner of your eye, you see Landre maybe half a mile away driving straight through tall grasses.
Brad is going to try and go and cut laundry off, but he'll go like kind of slow and carefully instead of like just plowing through it like fucking laundry is.
Why don't you roll me an animal handling?
All right. That's an 11 plus 1, so 12.
Okay. You're still able to make it through pretty quickly. It's not like it's pretty level ground. It's just like the gradual inclines and declines as you're going. And Landre's also dragging a cart. So probably 10 minutes you catch up to him. And it's him, the horse in the cart, and Raphael.
All right. Yeah, Brad will just kind of ride Laundry's wake. You know what I mean? He'll let the cart push the brush down, and he'll stay like, I don't know, 15 or 20 feet behind it.
Okay. Landre, I have to ask, with Bradley riding towards you, do you continue to try to split the gap between him and Sigmund?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Brad, you see like almost as soon as you start riding towards him, Landre kind of like slowly turns the cart a little bit away from you. And as you keep riding closer and closer to him, he's just turning more and more away from you. And eventually, Sigmund is running down this path. Landre is like 15 feet off the path. And then 15 feet...
I'm just going to...
Okay.
I'll just turn up the path when I get to it. Like, that's just what I'll do, and I'll let Laundry keep plowing through brush.
Okay. As soon as you try to like get on the path, Landre cuts the horses in the cart and like he ends up just like getting on the path just before you do. And then like as soon as he's on the path, he like hears them, and you guys are all traveling together.
Oh man!
They found us.
If they look back
Oh,
at me, I'm
boy.
just going to smile and wave.
I knew he'd find the way. He's so smart.
Hey, yo, you guys are confusing. I'm just gonna take the sewer.
There's sewers in the forest? How did I know that?
Everywhere's a sewer if you try hard enough.
Why would you want it to be a sewer?
Because I'm a Ninja Turtle.
Huh.
Oh, you are a turtle. I gotta say, I love your soup. Big fan.
Yeah, I laugh at that every time I hear that joke 100 times a day.
Oh, okay. Well, let me fill your life with more joy then. You're a turtle, huh? I love your soup.
Great.
Is your armor,
This will continue for a while.
Is your armor cursed?
Who's?
This turtle here.
Oh.
Yeah, my life sucks, so of course, it's cursed. I can't take it off. Each day I'm around like suckers like you know?
I have a cursed shield too.
I really hope you don't tell me the story of it.
We were down in this kind of
God damn you! You
tunnel
had to say
below.
that. You had to say
I start-
that. There's been.
Some sort of key.
I start digging in the ground to try to make a sewer to crawl into.
Allie the whole entire way.
I love your soup. This is a stupid thing to say. It's so morbid.
So several hours.
All right, are you?
pass.
I'm gonna turn that into another shirt.
Just I love your soup with a turtle on
It's
it.
just gonna. It's
Oh,
gonna
No
say.
context.
It's gonna have that entire block of text over and over and over and over.
Stop trying to get me to buy your shirts, okay? I don't have that much money.
Make a couch shirt, then we'll talk. so this
All
goes
right,
on
I
for-
will make a couch design sometime after work tomorrow, and I will give it to Brian, and he will submit it, and there will be a couch shirt at sometime this week, I think.
Hooray!
I'll wear it every day.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get a copyright strike from all the gifts that I post.
If we get a takedown notice from Jerry Seinfeld, I'm gonna ask him to be on our podcast.
Please.
What is the deal with Glabrazoos?
That's what
Ask
we
him
need
to
the
join this
small
game.
filter.
Okay, that was scary. My whole computer screen turned off for a few seconds.
Oh no.
Whew. Okay. So this nonsense continues for a few more hours with Allie every few minutes going, "Oh, you're a turtle. I love your soup." And
Have you ever eaten turtle soup like on the street? Street turtle soup?
I never
Wow.
had turtle soup.
Oh, well, you should try it sometime. There's a good source nearby that we can make some.
Jesus Christ.
I think I'll pass.
Okay, next time. Maybe when we get back. Ooh, I wonder what we're hunting. Maybe it's turtles. I like turtles.
And
Yeah, that's about
Raphael
right.
is trying to dig a hole through the cart he's riding in to make a sewer. And you start to
Bradley
see-
is eyeing his crossbow and just thinking about putting it under his chin and pulling the trigger.
Hey, no, you gotta get me first before you take yourself out.
God damn it, Cortana.
I'll think about it.
Bradley,
Laundry, I swear, if you say something stupid, I am going to execute you.
I want to show you this amazing thing that I learned. Shoot your arrow over there into the bushes.
He'll do it.
It boomerangs back and hits me.
Ellie claps just like the nuts.
What did I miss?
You son of a bitch! That's not helpful at all! You do
Laundry's a
realize
nutmeg
we're
it.
going to have to use missiles when we... You will get rid of that shield immediately. Throw it in the woods.
I was told that even if I get rid of it, I'm still going to attract all these projectiles.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I do get jokes,
Do you though?
but I'm not. I'm gonna pull the arrow out of my arm and hand it back to him.
I am... Laundry? I think that you must be banished from this hunt until you figure out a way to fix your curse.
I could always stand behind the turtle.
Wait, I have an idea, Laundry. You will instead go with the other teams. Yes, it's all coming together. Son of a bitch, I've got it.
Oh man.
So you want me to run behind enemy lines and stand behind all the enemies that you shoot?
That
No, I want you to go with the other hunting parties so that when they try and shoot at shit, it fucking boomerangs back, you moron.
Gotcha.
he's got it.
So you guys start to notice.
I forgot we were hunting.
You guys start to notice a large gathering of people. There's like tents set up, and kind of at the end of this pushed down grass, there's like a table set up with two people sitting behind. One is an elf, and one is a human, and they're dressed in nice purple robes.
Brad will look at Raphael and say, "Why don't you go and what the fuck? What was that? Why don't you go and sign us in? And I am going to go and take care of laundry."
Where are you going to do laundry?
And he'll walk over and say, "Laundry, come with me." And Brad's gonna go and look for another team.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, just wait. If you thought this was bad, it only gets worse from here.
So first, Raphael, you get up to the table, probably with Sigmund and Allie.
Yeah, probably.
If I'm being carried there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She goes where I go now.
This is my human, I guess.
You're my mount.
Oh,
When I move,
unfair.
you move.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird. um, the the human man will look at you as you ride up and go, "Oh, a late arrival."
Oh, I don't like this guy already.
I thought the turtle was supposed to sign us up. Go, do it.
He looks
Raphael?
expectantly between all three of you.
Oh, I get it. He's still internally laughing about the soup joke. That's cute. Allie will say, "We're not late. We're exactly on time."
True,
Oh,
true.
yeah, we're
The
early.
hunt's about to start.
Oh, it's true. So you lied to me up front. Wow, what a way to kick off this relationship, guy.
Well, you're later than the rest of the party. And he gestures around at all the other adventurers.
I really don't like your voice.
Allie looks around in amazement and then looks back to him and says, "Oh, yes, I see that we're late to the party." She's going to dismount and then walk over to the table. Where do we sign?
He'll kind of push a clipboard towards you and say, if you fill out your group name and your party members' names right here, you will be assigned a judge, and from there you will have the rules explained to you by the judge.
Neat. She's gonna begin scribbling. Let's see. She's gonna name the party Alleyway and the Ninja Turtles, and then she's gonna write down her name, and then no one else's actual name. Raphael is Turtle Soup. Sigmund is Alleyway's Mount. Laundre is Laundry, and I don't know. Bradley's Fido, and then in parentheses, group pet in quotation marks.
Bradley's dad.
Bradley's dad. Yeah.
Dadley.
Dad. Yeah. No. There we go. That's it. She writes down Dadley for Brad. That's good. I like it. Thank you. And then she slides the piece of paper back over, and she just looks at him and says, "I trust you'll find all of this in order." Wink.
He says, and he looks over it for a few seconds and says, yes, some unusual names, but adventurers not for their mononyms or nicknames, what have you, you know, the group, blah, blah, blah. And he kind of mumbles off, keeping doing that,
Yes, I was named after the place I was born.
Yes, all Away, I've been there. Place.
You've been to my place of birth? How recently? All my old friends doing okay?
I don't know your friends, but it sounds cool.
The worst voice.
There's something about you that just makes me want to keep talking to you. Oh, please tell me more. What's your name?
Up and like start walking away with her into.
She waves goodbye. I must be going. My people need me.
He gives you a very exaggerated bow, especially considering he doesn't stand up from his seat to do so. And
What a nice man.
As you're walking away, he hands Raphael the badge, which is it's really just like a ticket number, basically for.
You said it's like a badge?
Yeah, it's like a little scrap of paper that has like a number on it, but it's basically made so it won't like tear or anything.
Oh, okay. I go to stick the badge on the, kind of chest plate thing that I have, and probably doesn't stick there, and it just falls on the ground, and I walk away.
We're such a disaster.
So would Bradley's Dadley look like this?
Yeah, but he's both sides.
Well, one's Bradley, one's Dadley.
Someone photoshopped Tim's face over both of them.
Yeah, slap it on a t-shirt. Call it Dadley.
Imagine wearing those.
So, anyway.
Doing fucking Patriots game.
So,
do I find another team to go and talk to?
Oh yeah, they are all over the place. Like there's little groups of like 5 or 6.
Do any of them look like particularly capable?
Most of them look like adventurers. You probably spot a couple that you've seen in the guild hall even. Pretty much everyone looks like they could at least handle a weapon.
All right. So, Brad is going to walk up to. He's going to walk up to one of the groups that is nearby and say, "Hello, my name is Bradley. and I am here to beseech you. My friend here, well, he has an IQ of 40. And here's the problem that we have.
Thank you.
I really wish for him to be able to compete in this hunt. And what I was hoping is, since Laundry and I are not enough of a team, and I was kind of hoping to maybe have a snack and bask in the sunlight, could I perhaps interest you in making a few extra gold and maybe let the lad tag along?
Well, you are a big lad. Kind of claps Landre on the shoulder and, like, kind of punches him a little bit on the breastplate just to test it and goes,
Does that kill him?
no, it's not a 40 years punch. He goes, how do you do with poison, big boy?
I think that you see,
That needs to be the shirt.
I think that the camera zooms in and you see Laundry's face crack into a huge smile, and then the scene cuts.
Yeah, dude, we don't need to go any further. I will give them 5 gold to take Laundry, and I'll go meet up with my team. And trust that I've taken out at least one team now.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Hey, Eric, you remember when you thought that Laundry having missiles attracted to him would be a hindrance?
No, not at all. That's just a magic item that I give out.
Fair.
Okay, yeah, you meet up with your team, who is kind of wandering around.
Of course they are.
Yep.
They don't seem to have any extra paperwork or anything else. And the 4 of you, as you as you kind of get to the edge of these camps, you see a man dressed in like a white robe with a purple little what is it, a boxer's hat, or a pillbox hat, that's what it is. A little purple pillbox hat with a judge pin on his chest, and it says Judge 144. And he just kind of is sitting there, like, looking around, not by any of the other adventurers.
So he looks lonely because he's not with anyone?
Correct.
Oh, no.
Yeah! Someone's in need of assistance.
I don't think he needs assistance.
Well, he needs friends.
Damn it. Fine.
Yeah!
Don't let me help me. Talk about this.
Every time I could just picture you like kicking her in the ribs.
Listen, you're referred to as my mount on the party sheets. I'm gonna treat you as such. I don't
my
make the
God.
rules. I just play the game.
So then he is going to walk over to the judge, apparently. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay.
That's exactly the little hat he has. He goes, oh, are you party 144?
No, we're the Ninja Turtles.
You got a badge, right?
I look at Raphael.
I wasn't given anything.
I just start looking up in the sky, like kind of off in a different direction and everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, if you don't have a judge, you signed up, right?
Yes, I signed
Yes.
a piece of paper.
All right. Well, I will be your judge then. We can sort out your number later on. Just remember, 144.
132. Got it.
What? Oh my God. 144.
144 alleyway.
Oh, Brad back.
Thanks,
Pulls out
Dadley.
one of those-
What did you just call me?
You heard me.
That is not an acceptable name anyway.
Sorry, it's what's on the party sheet. You can't change it now. I don't make the rules. I just play the
Brad.
game badly.
It makes me feel better. I am apparently Ali's mount.
She just has the
Oh.
widest of smiles.
The judge walks
Brad is
forward.
just
Oh, go ahead.
Brad is just going to sigh.
Speaking of size, I'm just messing with my size right now, just like kind of flipping them around in my hands and then like swing them out, like sometimes getting extremely close to people.
Okay, you keep doing that. I'm gonna take this away from you.
You're not my dadly.
Silent but deadly.
Oh.
That's good.
The judge walks forward with like a grease crayon and just writes 144 on head and pats you on the shoulder and goes, "Well, your hunting lot will be right over here. Do you know the rules of the hunt?"
No.
No, please inform us.
Oh, I guess not.
All right. Well, essentially,
Good job, Chris.
essentially, every year, flumphs will come down from the mountains. They will travel their way across, and they will end up in the southern mountains if no one stops them. The
Well, what's wrong with that?
well, the problem is, while normally Flumph will communicate with you, these seem to be perturbed or possessed, maybe. So they just end up poisoning all the crops on the way from the north to the south. That's why we put up a bit of a front here, and and
What's so funny? Keep going. We're listening.
sorry. As the flumphs make their way down, we cull as many as possible and save our crops that are to the south. We decided to turn that into a little bit of a tournament, what with all the spare adventurers we have, and we give 10 gold per head, and then whoever gets the most flumphs during the hunt will win a special prize from the Duke.
All right, well, I've heard enough.
Well, hold on. You are assigned a hunting ground. It's rather small. Don't worry, many flumphs will come through here, and really, as long as you are able to kill every one that comes through your area, you will be well within the runnings for top hunters. He gives a really wide, beaming smile.
So why are you here to judge us then, if it's just bringing back corpses of flumps?
Well, several reasons. One, to make sure you aren't killing flumphs that aren't in your area. 2, to make sure you aren't trying to steal someone else's flumphs, and so they can't steal yours. And 3,
Oh, no.
This dude is so pretentious.
3, so one thing you may not know about flumphs, but they'll secrete a nasty goo that will really make you retch up your innards. You can wash them off with vinegar, but you have to get the vinegar. Our team will produce 1 bucket of vinegar water per wave of flumphs you survive.
Oh, do I just have that?
If you pass out during it, you're not allowed to hunt anymore, but you're still in it for the reward.
All right. I think we can handle this.
Sounds
Maybe.
safe enough.
What's a flumph?
Oh, well, have you seen a hot air balloon?
Nope.
Have you seen a jellyfish?
Nope.
Have you seen a mushroom?
Maybe once.
So they're like large rocks that float through the air and slap you.
Rocks don't slap people.
Exactly, but flumphs do.
How do you kill a rock?
He gets a really dark look over his face for a second and goes, "The same way you kill people."
Whoa.
But if they
Well,
don't believe,
best
we
of
can
luck
kill
to you.
What
Oh,
the
okay.
fuck?
He's back to his normal beaming self.
I like this guy. We should take him with us when we're done.
No!
Yes.
No!
I'm gonna write his name to the party roster. Then we have to, because those are the rules.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
I'm hearing a lot of yeses. We'll talk about this later. Let's circle back around to this.
Ollie, I will stuff you inside my bag if you keep talking like this.
Joke's on you. My foot's already in your bag.
Why is it in my bag?
Please tell me he's like stepping on your sandwich or something.
I had painting supplies in there.
Painting supplies? Is that why my foot's all sticky?
Yes. Great. Now I have to get new paints because you can.
I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of money because we don't make a lot while we're traveling and doing adventuring, but I can probably try to buy you replacements.
It's fine. Yeah, I had painting supplies.
They're still in there, probably.
My
I guess-
sandwiches.
He kicked a hole through it. As you guys are talking about this, you hear a long, low, like ram's horn bugle. And your judge kind of claps his hands a few times and goes, "Well, now it seems the hunt is about to begin. Right over here is your hunting ground." And he leads you to an area of grass that it has like the chalk lines drawn on it, and it's like 40 by 40.
I'm sorry. Allie just realized something. Laundry's not here, and she put him in the party roster. She needs to stop the judge immediately and say that we're missing a member.
It's too late. The hunt has already begun.
Allie, it's too late. You need to just relax. It'll be fine.
Sound
But
the
I
horn.
miss him.
Womp-womp-womp.
Yes, fine. Go on.
So your judge will lead you to this 40 by 40 foot chalked off grass square, and you can see just a long line of these squares continue on to your left. And he goes, "This is where your bucket will be," and he waves at you from the back of the square. And from in front of you, you can see a handful of flumphs floating along. Womp, womp, womp.
Aw.
All right. I'm
They're
gonna
coming
start
right for us.
murdering
Roll
Flumph
initiative.
then.
Is there any holes that go underground here in the in those squares?
It seems like it's a pretty solid field. This is bullshit. Why don't you guys roll initiative?
All right.
All right.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Initiative.
Nice.
Oh,
9.
I got a 15.
I got a 11.
This dice tray is not doing me good. Trying to roll out all my bad ones, and it's not working. Okay.
oh, right, Landre, you're not in the party.
Nope.
Landry, why don't you also roll me an initiative?
All right.
No, without the option of using a sewer, I've really got to think about this.
I don't like this.
So, Landre, you're in with this group of rather greasy-looking adventurers. They all have like slicked back hair, and they're all wearing like black leather jackets, black leather pants, black leather boots, and
Black suit Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb.
as these flumps start like floating into your square, they all pull out switchblades and just go up.
Snapping their fingers.
Yeah, they do. They're like snapping their fingers, but also just shanking these flumps and like slitting them open from underneath. And the leader that you had talked. Hey, what's the matter, cat? Come on, Daddy-O.
Wow.
Tunnel
You put
snakes
him with the
rule.
wrong group.
Green Onion starts playing in the background. Brad, you're up first for your group. 3 flumps have floated into your square, and 5 more of them are right behind.
I am going to cast Thunderwave
Okay.
and get as many as possible.
Okay. You can get all 3 of them that are in the square.
All right. God blessed. I accidentally just pulled some shit down and it came crashing.
Why not?
You need to roll though, because it's a Constitution save. I'm pretty
You're
sure.
right. Ooh. Is it? Oh, con save. Does an 8 beat your?
It does not, as a matter of fact.
Okay, well, I rolled an 8, a 7, and a 1, so.
All right. 8 plus 6 is 14 thunder damage.
Okay. All 3 of these flumps just get blasted away, and they kind of do like flips in the air, but they come crashing to the ground. And the judge, behind you, blows a little whistle and goes, "All 3 of those count, but you have to wait for the rest to enter your square." And,
Brad will actually back up a little bit and start waiting for more flumps then.
Okay. Sigmund, it is your turn. There are one more Flumph has just entered the square.
I am going to go up and punch it.
Okay.
Let's see. That's a dirty 20.
God, that'll hit.
Come on. Unfortunately, it's a D4. That is 5 damage, and I'm going to act. Use a key point to do flurry of blows to get 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Here's your key points. I got a 19 on the dice.
Oh, yeah.
6. That's 6 more. 6. It's 11 total. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 more damage.
Roll a Constitution save.
Uh-oh. Cool, I have a +1 to that. That's a 13.
Okay, that still saves.
Okay, good.
You go up and you do a strong straight right and follow it up with 2 more jabs to the underbelly, and it kind of belches out this little puff of gas, and then it just falls over onto the ground, and you hear another short whistle from your ref.
Seeing the gas, I'm gonna back up and ready my short bow.
Okay. Allie, 2 more Flumps have just entered after 4 of them have died.
Nice. Great. The gas thing that just happened, was that like an area effect thing? Because I imagine Allie was still riding Sigmund while that happened.
Oh shit!
Yeah, bro. I hate that.
That's gonna
Roll
be
it.
a no for me, dog.
That's definitely no for me, dog.
Post.
Post.
Yeah, why don't you roll a con save too then?
7.
Okay. You start coughing up a little bit, and you kind of feel cool, but you take 2 damage. But it is still your turn.
These things suck. Good thing we're genociding them. Allie's gonna hop off her mount.
I have a name.
Yeah, Allie's gonna hop off Alleyway's mount and
Oh god damn it.
she's gonna go hide behind the turtle. And you said 2 more entered the square, right?
Yeah.
Great. She's going to take a pot shot at one. Bonus action to throw a hex on it. Let's target, I don't know, Khan. I like targeting Khan.
Okay.
21 to hit
Yeah.
for 15 damage.
Yeah, you blast it, and it also shoots out poison, but it kind of does that thing where like a balloon flies around the room a little bit as it goes like.
Allie chuckles a little bit and says, like shooting turtles in a hole. Oh.
I give him a bad look.
And it's your turn.
So, is there still one flying around in here?
Yep. There is one. It is 15 feet through your little zone.
Alright, so, can I reach out and grab it?
You can walk up to it and grab it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk up to it and grab it.
Okay. Roll.
And what do you need me to roll?
I think it's an attack against a strength. Or is it strength versus strength?
All right. Let's see. That is a 18 on the die, plus my strength is fucking insane, so yeah, plus 7, so that's 25.
You're lucky that you've got a crit strength. So I rolled a nat 20. They have a -2.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
got
you-
this
you
thing in
got
my
this.
hand. I got this thing in my hand, and I turn around towards Allie, and I'm like, "Say something about turtles one more time."
I like your
And I'm gonna
suit.
start. I start walking towards it, and like about to like smush it into his face.
Okay. Hmm,
I
So you
already
would
used
need
my
a-
action, so I probably wouldn't be able to do that this turn or whatever.
yeah, probably not.
Yeah, since I already had to move again. But yeah, I'm walking back in that direction, like all pissed off, like with this Flumph in my hand.
Its little tentacles are like flailing wildly, and it's like probably like one or two of them have like wrapped around your arms a few times as trying to attack, but it's like just grabbing onto you now, and it's like freaking out, and it's just going to start belching out this purple gas. Both of you roll a Constitution.
All right, that is another 18 plus my Constitution. I'm good at those, so that's 18 plus 4, 22.
21.
Okay. Both of you will take 4 damage.
All right.
But as soon as you kind of like cough up this poison, none of it seems to like stick to you or anything. So you kind of just like cough it up, and then you feel all right again.
So is that a reaction or is that on its turn?
That's its turn.
Oh, okay. I should have used my bonus action to rage.
Yeah, it didn't even like. It kind of tried to get away, but like it just doesn't think it's strong enough, so it's just started spewing this gas everywhere. Landre, your team has successfully disposed of 7 of these things, and they're kind of just like sitting around waiting for more square. And some of them have like folded their switchblades back and then flicked out the other side, and it's a comb, and they start combing through their head.
What are these things called?
Flumphs.
Before they started killing them all, I went up to one of the flumps and said,
You know there's a hunt today. You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
Oh my god.
In your head, you get this little like message, but it just sounds like white noise and static.
okay.
And it kind of like gradually gets louder and louder in your head. The Flumph that you tried to talk to gets stabbed.
Did you like pull these things right out of Adventure Time?
I pulled them right out of the monster manual.
Yeah, dude. They've been in there forever, I think.
I think since first edition, yeah.
If they were on Adventure Time, it's because they've been in D&D forever.
Okay, Sigmund. You are up. 4 Flumphs have just entered your box. One slightly ahead of the others, and they're still the one that Rafa is holding.
That's so tempting. I'm gonna shoot the one that's ahead of the others.
Okay.
With my short bow.
Mhm.
Please don't go flying off the desk. Let's see. That is a 30-20 to hit. 9 damage.
You puncture it, and it kind of starts spewing out these gases a little bit, and you hear another little whistle blow from behind you.
A
Uh,
glitch.
it's a much shorter one, just kind of a. And you also see a few people in those same like white robes and purple pillbox hats as the judge, kind of running forward, and they've started to collect the first bodies of the Flunts and like drag them to behind your square.
I was really tempted to shoot the one in Raphael's hand. So tempted.
Brad, there's now 3 Flumphs, and 2 of them getting close. Oh, and the one that Raphael's still holding, squeezing like a bagpipe.
I resurrect burning noise.
I think that I am just going to. You said 2 are close.
There's like 1 adjacent to you, and then 2 more in a line. So 3 total.
I'm gonna kind of. Can I line them up in a way that I can get all 3 in a thunder wave?
I would say yeah.
All right. I need a con save, please.
I'll try and roll above an 8. Woofda. Con is 0, so 11's the highest.
Nope.
Okay.
So that is going to be 3 and 7 is 10.
Yeah, 3 more Flumphs fly out of your arena. They were like, they actually start to like roll into the next square over, and
It gets funnier the more I look at it. Then you just start to hear it in your head.
But yeah, they start to roll into the next square, and you hear 3 short bursts behind you.
Huzzah!
And the people who like were dragging them kind of in between the 2 squares, they start to like run over there and start to grab the ones that rolled into someone else's square. Raphael, 2 Flumphs have entered your square, and you're holding one. And its eyes are kind of bugging out of its head more than usual. Yeah, do your turn first.
What is happening?
Chris?
What? Is it me?
Yeah.
How's it
yeah,
my
it's
turn
you.
already? Okay, I walk towards the alleyway with the flump in my hand. Sorry, I'm like super tired right now.
No, you're good.
And yeah, I'm gonna attempt to smush that flump in his face.
Roll a strength-based attack without proficiency.
Okay. 15.
Okay, you kind of like punch it into Allie, but the Flumph is so like squishy that it just starts to let out like noises as you're squishing it, and it gets more and more squished between you as you try and like. It's just like.
It sounds
So
like
you-
this.
Can I use my second attack to like just squeeze it and try to squish the juices in his face?
Yes, roll for that one. Just an unarmed attack.
Oh, an unarmed attack? Okay. That is a natural 20.
Okay, so both of you roll me Constitution save. Then Allie roll a second one, and Raphael roll a Wisdom save.
Okay, 13, 11.
Okay.
So we're rolling how many?
Roll 2. One is Constitution, one is
And one is what? It cut out the second time you said.
Wisdom.
Oh, okay. So the Constitution, I got 7 plus 4, so 10. The Wisdom, I got 19 on the die, and so that's plus 0.
Okay. Allie, you're going to take 2 poison damage as this Flumph gets squished into you, and it releases a big cloud of gas, and then it gets squished in general and kind of leaks just like toxic goo towards you.
Man, if I had a nickel.
Raphael, you take 1 poison and you also just get this like ringing in your ears that kind of tinnitus for a few seconds, and then you squish this Flumph to death, and the
Yeah.
ring stops. Landre, how are you feeling with your new friends?
I feel like they really like me. Almost as much as Bradley.
I think one of them has pulled out some like hair gel.
Please tell me they've all been in melee combat.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. None of them. All of them are like armed to the teeth, but none of them have used anything but these daggers. And like at one point, even though there was Flumphs in their square, one of them like pulled out this little tin of hair gel and just started like rubbing it on your head and.
They start
Are those
chanting,
teeth
"Well,
like a snake
us."
teeth with braces?
Yes. It's very
I mean-
disturbing.
Are they going, one of us? One of us.
No, I'm doing that to them probably.
They're actually going, Daddy yo, Daddy yo.
I'm one of you. I'm one of you.
And then they all go, hey. Their thumb.
I'm gonna
Well,
ask
you're-
if I can. I'm gonna ask if I can have one of their switchblade combs.
Hmm. The leader who you had talked to first will say, tell you what, we win this hunt, you win one of these combs. Finger guns.
I knew it.
Sigmund.
Yeah.
I think I got skipped.
Oh, I did skip you. I'm sorry. Yes,
It's
Allie.
okay. It's easy to do.
Finger girls.
So So Allie's gonna just like cough a little bit and wipe off some of this toxic sludge from her face, and then just like look down at her foot that's just painted like this ugly brown color from all Sigmund's paint mixtures, and then she's gonna look up at Raphael and she's gonna say, "It doesn't have to be like this. You and I, we can be friends." And she's going to use, she has once per rest from the Archfey archetype of Warlock. She can use a charm effect in a 10-foot radius burst. So she's going to do that. It's a wisdom save.
All right. 7 plus 0.
Oh, well, since it's plus 0, you pass, obviously. No. Yeah, you're charmed for 1 round. So she
right.
just goes on to say, "We can be friends. It doesn't have to be like this. You don't have to keep rubbing icky things in my face."
All right, you're right. Okay, maybe I overreacted. Okay. Just get over it.
Well, put it behind us. Good.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna move over to Bradley, and she's gonna whisper to him, "I think the turtle's crazy."
Weren't we going to jump Bradley for a carrot?
It's not just the turtle that's crazy, Ellie.
I know. I don't think Sigmund's all right in the head either.
Right. Right.
Glad you agree, Dadley. It's you, me, and Laundry against the world.
I'm going to kill myself, Allie. One of these days.
She just laughs.
Okay, now Sigmund. There is 4 that look like they're going to wander into your zone probably in a few rounds. And one that's about to leave you.
Oh shit. I'm gonna shoot the one that's about to leave.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ew. I hate it.
Oh no, why?
Post the thing, Eric. Post the thing. Copy and paste.
Please, quickly.
Not that thing! No! Wrong thing.
I mean, it got off
I
the
don't think so.
All right, the stream is off. We're done.
What was that to hit? 20 something?
24, I think.
Okay, yeah, that more than hit.
6 damage.
You shoot it and it hits dead center, but it's still kind of floating around. Brad, why don't you roll me a dexterity save?
All right. See what that one. +6. I'll take it. So 7 plus 6 is 13.
Okay. You see this Flumph is about to leave your zone, and the next ones are still a few rounds away.
I think what I'm going to do is try and shoot one of the ones that's about to leave my zone with my crossbow.
Okay.
And that is a 15 plus 6 is 21.
Okay. And I'm assuming you have 2 or more on decks?
Yeah, I have a 4 plus 4.
So you fire your crossbow. God, I hate that so much.
Oh no!
All right, that's our new shirt.
Please no.
And then-
I'm sending it
It's
to
that-
Maddie.
It's that with the caption. How do you deal with poison, big boy?
Mm.
I love that there's this little hand there for no reason too.
It's coming up to stroke his cheek.
It's one of the trumps. So you God damn. Brad, you fire your crossbow and your bolt tears straight through this Flumph. But your judge goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, it had just left your zone. Afraid I can't
Are you
count this
fucking
one."
kidding me?
What? No, it was on the line.
Yes, the line is in. The line is always in any sport you ever play, except for some of them.
I am calling bullshit on this rule, sir.
Well, it was
Don't
on
be
the
a cock.
line.
Listen, you know we're right. You know it to be true. Squints, damn it.
He
Yeah,
kinda,
come on, everybody, let's get the judge. I start to run that way.
he pulls out a little tape measure and starts measuring width of the Flumph, and then like how much of it is over the line, and goes,
Are we still in initiative or
Make
not?
the right call here, man. Make
Yeah.
the right call.
Can I just mage hand it in just a little bit, like it twitches and just flops on our side of the line?
High or low?
Always get high.
Okay, well I rolled 12.
That's high enough.
He goes, "Oh, I'm
Anything's
sorry.
high enough.
More than half of it is out of the zone."
You're a fucking asshole.
It's the rule for everyone. I am.
Oh no, I'm
Kill?
talking to Eric. This invisible friend of mine who's a piece of shit.
Bradley, Dadley, distract him.
I
If you rolled a better deck save, thing I can do.
I cast a minor illusion of the Flumph being bigger. Look at it again. I think you measured wrong.
Okay. What's your spell save these?
13.
Holy shit. My one roll above a fucking 4 is a nat 20.
Fuck you, Eric. You son of a bitch.
God damn it.
So he kind of like starts to put his measuring tape down, and it just goes through your illusion, and then he blinks a few times, and then goes, "Oh, that was weird. No, I'm sorry. It's still outside of the zone."
Get him, Raphael. Get him. We'll find us a new judge.
While Bradley's talking to the judge, Ellie's definitely going to mage hand that thing into our side of the line.
Oh, I hate this even more.
Roll a stealth check for your mage hand.
Yeah, I can do that. I cannot do that. It's a 9.
I also rolled a 9.
Huh. Weird.
I'm gonna say that since he was talking with Brad, you're able to kind of shove it in a few inches.
Wow. Wow.
I
Not with that
immediately
on the screen,
regretted
okay?
that statement.
Please. Come on.
Jesus Christ! Just for that, he goes. Oh wait, and he kind of like shoves up the. He lifts up the Flumph a little bit, and he goes. Well, it seems that someone made an error drawing the line. It's curved out a little bit. Technically, you shouldn't get it, but since you were given this area, I'll give it to you.
After you better give it to us.
That's right, I'll give it.
Thanks for doing the right thing, Humphrey.
Is that his name? That's a dumb name. We
I
should give him
don't
a better
think it's
one.
his name, but I think he looks like a Humphrey. Don't you agree?
You would have an eye for that sort of thing.
You
Well,
have an
just
eye
look
for
Riley
dumb
at the
names.
camera.
Clar's blart looks really sad when he hears you say he has a dumb name, and he kind of shuffles back.
Clar's blart. All right, Eric.
Clar's blart Malka.
You're out of control, and I've had enough of you.
As this new wave of Flumphs is about to enter your little zone of murder, everyone roll me dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Oof. It's a 26 for me. 19 on the die. My dex saves are +7.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's strength. No, it's just a dirty 20.
Okay.
Fuck. That was a strength.
14.
It was +7.
14.
I got a 10.
10. Andre, you make one as well.
Oh. Dex save?
Yep.
My dice are rolling much better tonight than they were last week. That is a 17.
Okay. As you guys are about to be hit with this new wave of Flumphs, a volley of arrows is shot out from just beyond, like, where the next hill is, a few hundred feet away. Anyone who rolled under a 13 is going to take 3 damage. Anyone else is able to kind of avoid these arrows, except Landre, who just pulls his shield up in front of him, and all the arrow gets drawn into it. And it kind of...
How far
Yeah.
away is Allie from me?
You were near the Becks you were shooting, so probably pretty close to you. I'd say 10 feet.
Can I possibly move to deflect missile attack for her?
What do you have to do for that?
Or deflect missile. It's just a monk thing I could do. I can reduce damage by 1d10 plus 8. So I just have to roll a d10.
Okay.
I get rid of 10 damage, so that's 0. I could take a ranged attack with it, but I don't know where the enemy is.
Just throw it back anyways.
I was going to say, you can throw it back, but...
Fine, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to spend a key point and throw it back.
Landre, why don't you make another dexterity saving throw?
You got Slangy.
10.
Okay, that's that's good enough for this. After all the arrows died, and then one arrow just like pegs the shield from from the side.
No.
Oh no! It gets worse every time.
Sigmund, as you whip this arrow out from your hand, it just like curves away from you, and you like look over, and 2 squares over, you just see it peg Landre right in the shield.
I shout sorry.
As you do that, you see, all of you see coming over these hills is a small army of orcs, gnolls, goblins, other bugbears, Sigmund.
Ah, shit.
And I think that's where we'll end it for the night.
Yikes.
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
crap, now I have to keep playing Sigmund. Oh no.
Now we have to keep playing with Sigmund.
Oh
Boo.
no.
I don't know. It's nice to have a mount for free. It's pretty cool. Just saved Allie from arrows too. It's a really great.
Yeah. You're welcome for that.
It's like having a horse with monk levels. It's awesome.
That's actually the first time I've ever used deflect missile.
Yeah.
I've
Remind me
never
that you
been
did
able to
that
do
because
it
Allie's gonna think that's the coolest thing in the fucking world.
before. Okay. I'll make a note of it.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.